Welcome back, YouTube's 3 It Is Talking podcast. We are continuing our best albums of every year, starting with the 21st century. We're in the 2000s. Let's start with Noah, year 2000.
All right,
Go for it.
we are starting off with the best album ever. Period. We are starting off with
Completely
Easy.
agree.
Yeah, lift your skinny fist like antennas to heaven by Godspeed You Black Emperor.
I disagree.
Yeah, this year was a fucking wash. Right when I saw it,
Yeah, you're
not
right.
even
It is
close.
a wash.
I'm feeling a incredibly strong 10.
I'm gonna agree with the first thing you said. This is the best album of all time. We have the Marshall Mathers LP by Eminem.
Okay,
His
there are
best
some
album,
mid songs
a
on that, by the way.
masterpiece, a flawless album, the greatest album of all time. I have nothing even. I don't even have anything mid to say, or not good, or not great. This is amazing.
I hope not.
Amazing. It's perfect. It's flawless. Everything, and it's the greatest rap album ever. By the greatest rapper.
Him is right there.
All right, Cole.
Him
2000.
sucks. Definitely Lift Your Skinny Fist like into 7 by Godspeed, considering it's the best album that I've ever heard. Yeah, big old 10 on that one. Really
Great
can't
album.
never given out a bigger 10.
Great album. All right. 2001. Noah.
We are going with The Glow Part 2 by The Microphones here. Big, great album.
Good album.
I'm feeling a 9. I enjoyed it a lot.
8 at highest, 7.5 normally probably, but I can give it an 8 when I'm feeling that type of music. My 2001 pick was Discovery, Daft Punk. Really hard choice. 2001 was brutally hard between a couple albums.
Wait, what were the ones that you were rolling around?
Let me pull it up real quick. I had The Blueprint. Is This It?
Have you heard all of this? Is this it?
Yes. I
Yeah,
have
you
The
do.
Blueprint. Is This
Ah.
It? White Blood Cells, and I really wasn't considering it, but I did see Vespertine, which I did like, but I don't love. But those three were the main ones that I was sitting there like, I could go either way, but I think I enjoyed Discovery more than you. And I'll give it a 9.5. Cool.
I'm definitely going with the Glow Part 2 here.
I mean, sorry, sorry, continue. Go ahead.
Yeah, one of the better albums of this decade. Also feeling a 10 out of 10 on the Glow.
It's a little overrated. All right, 2002, Noah.
All right, this was a little teeny bit of a weaker year. So I am feeling some Yoshimi Battles of Pink Robots by the Flaming Lips. Awesome album, really
I don't
cool.
know what the hell that is. This is
And
not a
I-
weaker year by any stretch. Oh, sorry, I didn't let you finish. Continue.
Yeah, and I'm feeling an 8.5. Good album.
Yeah. There was a 10 on this year because we had the Eminem show.
Oh yeah, I'm picking this over the Eminem show.
2002, easily another 10 by M, and his second best album. And yeah, this one was pretty simple. He dominated the early 2000s. Absolute domination.
No sit down now. 10 out of 10.
Second, and almost a perfect album. Almost.
Don't why is it a 10 then?
You
It's
can be.
it's
You
almost
don't have
perfect.
to be perfect to be a 10, and you don't
So
have to be a
loose with your
10 to be
10s.
perfect.
I feel like you're loose with your 10s just because you want them
Cole
to believe
literally
something's
just
a 10.
said there are 10s there are perfect albums he's given that aren't 10s.
I didn't just say that.
You
But
said that in the previous video. Sorry, but we're recording all this at the same time.
I don't think I said that in the previous video
You
either.
did.
But I acknowledge that I've said that before. I just don't think I said it recently. But whatever.
All right, 2002.
2002 is very easy for me. Absolutely going with the Disintegration Loops by William Basinski. Feeling a massive 10 out of 10 on that album. One of the best albums I've ever heard in my life. Probably a top 10 album of all time.
All the new Eminem fans.
Maybe the most underrated album I've ever made.
All the new Eminem fans who subscribe to our YouTube channel this week. I sincerely apologize for that.
Yeah, I think the Eminem
Why
show's
did-
a fucking
Guarantee
godsend.
none of them have found. None of them even know what that album is. There may be a
Well,
couple, maybe one or
get-
two, but
Why do
most
I
of them.
care?
Well, get to listening, boys.
All right, 2003.
I've heard it.
Noah.
It's
All right,
only
2000
6 hours long.
2003. Oh yeah, give me the win. We're going to Quebec by win.
I knew you were gonna do that when I saw it. I
Yeah,
was like,
because,
yeah, that's a lock in.
Yeah, because I'm feeling a 10. This is the perfect Ween album. Beautiful. It encapsulates so many genres and it's perfect. Amazing.
All right, I'm going with an actual 10 this year. We had Elephant by the White Stripes, their best album. A band. What? Oh yeah, it's a 10.
It's not. White
It
Stripes
is
don't have
their-
any tens.
They do. It's Elephant. I firmly believe this is their best album. I think Cole agrees that with me as well. It has some of the most fun rock songs ever made and some of the coolest sounding guitar tones ever produced. Jack White kills it. Cool.
Well, one of you is right, but for wrong reasons. I will pick Elephant.
Let's
But
go.
It's not a 10.
Oh, come on.
It's not a
Thank you.
10.
It is.
No, the ballads on that album are not. They're actually fairly weak. I mean, considering the ballads that I know he's capable of writing, like "We're Gonna Be Friends," and then he comes out with the fucking "I Want to Be the Boy to Warm Your Mother's Heart." It's like, all right, whatever, dude. Not, but it's still a great album. I'd probably consider calling it a masterpiece. I do think it's the best White Stripes album pretty handily. Feeling a 9 to a 9.5 on it.
Okay. All right. Noah, 2004.
All right, this is pretty easy.
This one was hard.
No, it wasn't, because there's Mad Villainy by MF Doom and Madlib.
Does exist.
Yep, and I am feeling a very strong 9.
That would probably be. I mean, I was debating between. That would probably have been my answer if Kanye wasn't so damn good.
Oh
in the
my
early
fucking
2000s,
God.
Because we had College Dropout, which was a 9.5, arguably a 10.
Nope.
I think it's the. Whoops. Sorry. Probably either the second best, or sometimes it can be the best of the of the trilogy. At the beginning of the 2000s, and
Clearly the best of the trilogy.
it's debatable, very debatable.
Easily.
But yeah,
Handily.
it is fantastic and one of his best albums he ever put out. Oh,
Those things are very true. Mad Villainy is better though.
no.
And I'm definitely picking Mad Villainy for 2004, and I'm definitely feeling a 10 out of 10 on Mad Villainy.
No.
Good work.
Probably the second best hip hop album ever made.
Oh my god!
Not a bad take.
The
Thank you.
opinions are rolling in this episode. Holy shit. Okay, we gotta move on before I die. 2005, Noah.
All right, for my year of existence, I am I'm feeling some Demon Days by Gorillaz,
I'm also feeling some Demon Days by Gorillaz.
and I'm
we're
feeling
all feeling Demon Days by Gorillaz.
a light 10.
I
Nine
Barely,
and
I
barely sneak in
don't
there.
remember what I gave it, but I don't believe I gave it a 10. I don't even think it's their best album. I would say
It's debatable.
9.5. Cole?
9.5.
Very debatable, but
Don't think they quite have a 10.
all right, 2006. This year killed me musically. I wanted to die.
Not at all. I'm feeling the best instrumental hip hop album of all time. I'm feeling Donuts by Jay Dilla.
We went on
It's
radio
holy.
music one time, saw that album, decided to listen to it, and now it's like,
Oh yeah, and then I listened to like
instrumental hip hop I've ever heard in my life.
yeah, and then I listened to it like 10 times over. Yeah, fucking love that album.
Like,
Yeah,
Cool
as an
album.
entire album listening experience, it is perfect. I am feeling a 10.
well, this year
Is
sucked
it? Yeah.
for music. It was bad, rough year, and that will become a common theme with the later 2000s. Just rough for music. I went with kind of a default pick of Saint Elsewhere by Gnarls Barkley. A good album, a strong album, a solid album. 8.5, but definitely could be better. Cool.
I'm also gonna go with Saint Elsewhere by Gnarls Barkley.
Ooh, okay.
comical.
Yeah, I'm feeling about an 8,
Yeah,
8 to 8.5 maybe.
yeah. Kind of sad
Good
that
album,
that's as
fun album.
good as 2006 got though. It's
I think
good.
there's some
That's not.
solid releases in 2006. I mean, it's not a strong year, but there's some good albums. Like YS by Joanna Newsom is good.
Haven't heard it.
Donuts is good.
All right, we don't need to go down the list. All right, 2007, Noah.
All right, we got our third 10 in a row here.
Wow.
We got In Rainbows by Joy. God,
By
Not
Joy
Joy
Division. Joy
In
Division got
Rainbows
the
by
In
Radiohead.
So many things
mean, it's
wrong
pretty-
with that statement.
It's fucking depressing, so it could be. It's not some things wrong with it. It is the best Radiohead album.
Oh
Shake your heads,
God.
both of you. Shake your heads. Well, Cole's closer to being right than you are, so it's okay. Yeah, this is everything I want in a Radiohead album, and now almost pretty much an album period. I'm feeling a 10.
No. Wrong. It's a good album. It's definitely not great. It's the third of all of their big three. But let's get to the actual 10 of this year. Arguably a 9.5, depending on who you talk to. I've done it both ways. But we have Graduation by Ye. And
Barry Bonds exists, by the way.
Yes,
Just letting
it
you know.
does.
So does Drunken
again,
Hot Girls.
I said it can be a 10, it can be a 9.5. It just
Two
depends on who you
ass
ask.
songs on it.
I personally think it's probably the best of the first three.
My lord, it's the worst.
I am such a fan of this album. I think it often gets underrated by fans outside of his fan base. I think his fan base loves it. I think people outside of his fan base hate it. Or don't hate it. Sorry, that's extreme. But don't like it nearly as much. All right, 2008, Noah.
All right, I am going with the Fleet Foxes debut.
Unfortunate. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Cole. You're right. I did just skip you by accident. My fault. Noah, keep that in mind, I guess, although everyone just heard it.
Well, keep going, Cole.
Yeah, I'm going to cut your part out, actually, so let's just pretend nobody heard that. Cole, 2007.
Rude.
Sorry about that.
So rude. I'm going with In Rainbows.
Oh,
Lick my nuts.
why?
Well, I mean, I
It's
guess
not
the
as
best
good
one.
as Graduation. It just
Oh, it's
ain't.
better.
I mean, it's way better than Graduation.
Oh my god, bro.
It's definitely
fine.
better
Consistent.
than like the fifth or sixth best Kanye album. I don't even know. I mean, Graduation's easily
We're
the
talking
weakest
a
of the
top
first
5
three.
artist here. Fifth or sixth is bonkers.
Top 5 artists?
Kanye West
As
is
in-
not.
All time.
As in what? You're
Kanye-
fucking stupid.
Kanye West is not even a top 5 solo artist of all time.
Oh my
True.
god. Oh my god. The opinions today are bad.
In Rainbow is the second best Radiohead album, and it's a 9.5 out of 10.
Third.
It's so much
That's
better.
so
than OK
silly.
And,
Computer.
and it's like a 8.5, 9 at best.
It is way better than
way
OK
better.
Computer, which is an
So
8.5 at best.
comical. This disgusting opinion.
But it's also not. It's not as good as Kid A. Also,
Wrong,
we're,
but
we're
it
also
is.
we're also
It's not
we're
as good
also
as today. You're right.
we're also not rocking with three
Wrong.
10s in a row.
Right,
We
but
did
wrong.
rock with 3 10s in a row at the beginning of this decade. Those first 3
Hey,
years did have.
Sorry, I
bad
was
trends.
rocking the 3 10s in a row. You happy
Okay.
now? Okay, cool.
Malarkey.
Actually, we had 4 10s in a row.
We have
Okay,
never
shut
had
up.
4 10s in a row.
2005, 4 10s. Actually, no. I didn't put the
There's-
Invader at 10. Never mind.
Who?
All right. Next up, 2008, Noah.
All right. Oh my lord. Going to the going to the Fleet Foxes debut.
As am
Oh
I.
my.
Cole. All right, we're tripling up. Look, I
All
gotta
right.
admit one thing though. This is a very difficult year, and it was very, very, very close for me.
This is, in my opinion, the second best Fleet Foxes album.
I would agree with that.
It's close, but I am.
Wait, does this have Blue
feeling-
Mountain, whatever, on it?
Yeah, Blue Ridge Mountains. Yes.
Oh, then this is number 1. Never mind. I take it back. This is the best.
No, it's
best
not.
what?
Oh my lord.
Best Fleet Foxes album.
No, it's not.
So that's their
Absolutely
best
not.
song. So
No, it isn't.
Okay, how about the rest of the album?
I don't remember. I listened.
Neither.
I listened
None
to
of
all
those
these
statements.
albums like once.
None of
through.
those statements were anywhere near
I
true.
listened to 3 Fleet Fox albums like once through, so you're gonna have to get.
then why are you picking it?
Shut up,
I'm
bitch.
picking
Yeah,
it because
familiar
I
with
don't. I mean, I know it's better. It was so close between this and 808s, and I was like, slightly better
Well,
than 808s.
no, you don't have an excuse because you've heard all four of their albums multiple times, and you're still wrong about them. So
However, if I
Hey,
had
it's close
listened,
between this and Crack
I
Up.
would have said Viva La Vida if I had listened to the whole album, probably. But I hadn't, so I couldn't.
holy shit,
All right, I'm through
fucking
this.
Viva La Vida. I'd take 808s over
Alright,
Viva La Vida.
am feeling a 9.
I got a 10 for Fleet Foxes.
What stuff? You let's do it once.
One time.
Do I have to listen to it multiple times to give it a 10?
And
No,
then help
I mean,
that solidify your opinion.
Fine. The one time I listened to it, I gave it a
you
10.
ne-
So
Okay, hold on.
what?
Just do me a favor real quick. You have 2 seconds to answer this question. All right?
You're gonna
2
ask me
seconds.
multiple songs. I can't do it.
Name a second song.
I can't.
off
I
of-
just told you I
Okay.
can't.
Gave it a 10. Can't name more than one song off of it.
Fine.
And you didn't even really know the name
I
of the song.
really liked the album the first time I listened to it. Like, I loved the album. I'll give it a.
You seemed
9.
indifferent to it the first time.
I again with Fleet Foxes, they're. I do not want to listen to them outside of an album. They're not a song. They're not a band I will like pick out a song and be like, let's listen to that right now.
I
just
just
won't.
don't
do.
understand. I don't understand your philosophy for giving out 10 out of 10 albums. I really don't. But whatever.
If you make me feel a certain way when I'm listening to you, if I don't have any issue with any song, if I love or like every song, I'm gonna give you a 10. Simple. as
Doesn't that contradict your point of it doesn't have to be perfect?
It doesn't have to be perfect though, because you can have a miss and still be a 10. Like you have like a 6
No.
out of 10. And
Yeah,
still
but you
be a
just
10.
said if I like or love everything about it.
Yeah, like
Isn't
can be
it-
like a 6 or a 7.
Okay. Now I'm listening to you be retarded.
All right, we gotta move on. 2009, Noah.
Fleet Fox's debut is a 9.
Oh yeah, sorry, Cole.
All right, 2009. We
It's
are
their
going.
third best album. It's their third best album by a decent gap.
Third.
We're going with
Maybe I got
Kid
this.
Cudley here, Mr. Man
thought you
with the
might.
Man Upon the Moon. Yeah, I love
Noah,
this album.
I will not lie. I thought about this one for a long time. I almost went with him, and I probably, if I redid this now, looking at, I probably could, but I'm gonna go with Wolfgang Amadeus.
I didn't
Phoenix
even-
by
I didn't even
Phoenix.
rate the album yet.
Oh shit, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Kid Cudi's best solo album.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I'm feeling 9.
All right. I went Wolfgang Amadeus Phoenix by Phoenix, and after having fully listened to the album now, Cole, shut up. I
Still
will
gonna give it
say-
a 10.
No,
after
I'm not
having
gonna give
not
it a
having
10.
heard the whole thing.
I will give it an 8.5.
Okay.
It was
That
not-
was one of the greatest moments of my life.
we don't
this
need to- We
motherfucker-
don't need to talk about this.
We very much need
Really
to talk about.
don't
We
even
need to
bring-
just completely invalidate any time you've ever given an album a 10 based on this
Oh my
mentally retarded thing you did.
God. We don't need to
All right,
do
let me
that.
just explain. He was looking for a best album,
Uh-huh.
2009. I don't remember what website it was.
Very
but-
hard.
He saw this album, Wolfgang Amadeus Phoenix,
Shit,
and
man.
without actually announcing what album he was talking about, because he was just privately scrolling, he said, "Oh, well, that's a 10." And then I said, "What 10 from this year?" And he went, "The Phoenix album." I'm like, "Have you actually heard the whole thing?" And he took a moment, and then he went, "Oh yeah, I haven't heard the whole thing."
Goon.
Yes.
To be fair,
You had heard.
oftentimes,
You had heard
oftentimes,
songs.
oftentimes, I will not even remember I've heard a whole album, like Fleet Foxes, for example. Only remember 2 songs, and then I'm like, have I heard that whole album? And I'll be like, oh yeah, I have. But like, I know I've heard it, but I only remember like 2 songs off of
By the way,
So-
if you cut this section, I'm quitting the channel. By the way, just letting you know. This stays.
it. So gay. All right, fine. All right, Cole, you're 2009.
Ironically, or coincidentally, I don't know which word applies, but I'm actually going to go with Wolfgang Amadeus Phoenix.
Oh, there we go. Auto double ups.
It's not in the same hemisphere as a 10, but it's a solid album. I'll give it a light 8.
True. That is true.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
that
Is
is.
it?
That
Like
is.
you would know.
Shut up. That is our 2000.
It's got 2 good songs on it. It's got to be a 10, right? I don't need to bother
I
with the
sometimes
rest
only
of the
remember
album.
2 or 3 good songs on an album that I like a lot.
Does that make you think that it might not be a 10 if you only remember
I
2 or
don't
3 songs
always
on it?
remember songs that are every song from an album. That even if I like the song, I don't always remember it. That's just how it
That
You're a
works.
might
weird
be a
brain.
sign.
No, I like. There are albums that I consider 10s. That I like every song I listen to, but I just don't remember them all. I don't listen to them often.
Maybe you're just stupid.
Shut the fuck up. All right, that's our best albums of every year of the 2000s. We are continuing a series. We have one more decade to go, and then we go up to 2024. If you enjoy, please let us know whose list you like the most. Follow us on Twitter.
We're not
follow us
doing
on TikTok.
2024. We're just doing 2023. 2024 is not over yet.
That's a fair point. Anyway, follow us on TikTok. Subscribe down below. Hit the bell if you'd like to get notified when we go live to review albums and music and whatnot. And we will see you guys in the next video.
Y'all are gonna enjoy 2010s because oh boy,
That
Oh,
is one
boy.
you will want to watch.
oh boy.